My aunt has hundreds of supporters, hundreds of people hanging on her every word, going through my Facebook posts, nitpicking, and desperately seeking out something she can use to hurt me and villainize me. With all of these supporters, how is it that Cathy has been harping about the September posts for months, and none of her followers were ever able to show her that the September hospitalization and the October hospitalization were weeks apart? It's almost as if her supporters don't actually give a fuck and are rooting for her to continue making an ass of herself with these false allegations and stories because she sounds like a crazy person, which is probably why the people at the police department looked at her like she was stupid, because she's acting stupid. And she's doing so because she has hundreds of people egging her on and telling her, yeah, you're right, we support you. But they don't. If they actually supported you, one of them would have stepped in by now and showed you how easy it was to figure out that these were weeks apart, instead of egging you on and saying, yeah, you got her, that's the nail in the coffin, she's going to prison forever now. Everybody in this family suffers from mental illness. It is genetic. Cathy is clearly having a mental breakdown fueled by internet trolls that she does not understand are trolling her. And her family, if she has anybody that listens and cares, needs to speak to her about this, because this is ridiculous. She is nearly 70, and she has hundreds of people supporting her insanity, supporting her emotional breakdown, instead of trying to speak some sense into her. She has nobody right now that is trying to speak sensibly to her, because the people who are controlling her want her to be crazy. They want her to act as nutty as possible. It's funny to them. It's not going to be funny to Cathy and her family once her family realizes how crazy she's gone. With the support of hundreds of strangers online that just found it so amusing they could never step up and say, hey, this is kind of fucked up, you should maybe take a break and think about what you're doing, because you're literally accusing somebody of a crime, and you're using vague posts on Facebook that are easily debunked by other vague posts on Facebook. Cathy, please get help for yourself. You are not mentally well right now. You are on a 1,000-mile road trip of revenge. And the people who are supporting that road trip are not doing it for your well-being.